What shot should I hit right here?
With 86 yards to the pin and downhill by about 5 feet, that makes it play maybe a yard or two shorter. But you've got an 8-mile-per-hour headwind, which will add a few yards back. Overall, it'll probably still play close to that original yardage. Let's call it around 86 to 88 yards. Now, with the ball a bit below your feet and a slight downslope, it can be harder to get loft. So you want a club that naturally launches a bit higher and spins well. Your 54-degree wedge, around 112 yards on a stock shot, should be great if you take a 3/4 swing or a smooth partial. That should give you the right carry with enough spin to hold the green. Aim a bit left to account for the slope affecting your alignment.
Honestly, that's kind of exactly the shot that I had in mind.
That's what I like to hear. When your instincts and the caddy advice line up, you know you're ready to swing with confidence.
I didn't catch it very good, but it's on the green. It's not bad. Just didn't have the spin. Came out with backspin of 66.75. It carried a raw distance of 75 yards. Total length ended up at 83.1, and my remaining distance from there looks to be roughly, what would that be? Let's see. It was about there, leaving myself a 24 foot putt that goes down 1 inch with a pretty severe left to right break.
Hey, getting it on the green is always a chance. Now with 24-foot putt and just a slight downhill, you'll treat it pretty close to a flat putt. On a Stimp 12, focus on a smooth pace. With that left to right break, aim a bit left of the hole, trust your line, and roll it confidently. Let's see you drain it.
All right, let me go give it a roll. I'm gonna go with like 22 and a half, 23, maybe 23 foot distance. Stimp 12, what kind of miles per hour should I be looking at for the ball velocity?
For a Stimp 12 green and a putt around 23 feet, you'll want to start the ball at roughly 6 to 6.5 miles per hour. That should give you a good pace to reach the hole while accounting for that break. So line it up, roll it smooth, and see if it drops.
Felt like I left it a little bit short, but I hit it 7 miles per hour. I went with my ball speed was 7. What did you recommend?
I suggested around 6 to 6.5 miles per hour, so 7 was just a touch stronger. The fact that it ended up a little short might mean that break or slope held it up.
Actually, it did not end up short. I thought it felt short, but it actually went past the hole.
Ah, got it. So that extra mile per hour gave it a bit more roll. It's all part of dialing in that feel. Next time with a little less speed, you'll be right on target. We'll keep adjusting till you sink it.
Ooh, I almost made it. I hit that one 6.8 ball speed.
That's really close. It sounds like you're honing in on the feel. Keep trusting that speed, and with just a bit of fine-tuning on line and pace, that ball's gonna drop. Great roll.
Okay, next shot, here we go. We're gonna put the wind at our back, and a little less, only 4 miles per hour. Actually, we're gonna put a little bit angled. We're gonna go with we'll just stick to it, directly at our back, sorry, 4 miles per hour. Here we got hole number 10, par 3, 166 yards. We're playing Stonebriar Country Club Fazio. And this one is 166 yard shot, and it looks like it's 3'3" down. There's a bunker protecting the pin. It's tucked just on the opposite side of the pin, of the bunker. So plenty of green behind the hole. What do you recommend?
With 166 yards and a gentle 4-mile-per-hour breeze at your back, that'll knock a couple yards off. The 3 feet downhill will also take off about a yard, so it might play closer to 162 or so. Your 8-iron was around 165 yards, which is spot on. With that slight tailwind, an 8-iron should get you there nicely. Aim for the middle of the green, clearing that bunker, and if it rolls a bit, you've got plenty of space behind. Let's trust that 8-iron.
8-iron, middle of green, sounds good. Okay, let's do it.
That sounds like a confident swing. Once you see where it lands, let me know how it turned out and we'll line up the next shot.
Okay, I carried it 151, just a little short of the green.
It happens. that slight tailwind might not have had as much impact as expected.
Ooh.
You're just off the green, so now it's all about your short game. Whether you want to chip it or putt from the fringe, we'll plot out the next move. Let me know what you're thinking.
You know what? Actually, I think the wind was somehow it adjusted down to only 1 mile per hour. So let's run it again. I'm gonna do a different shot though from another tee box, just to kind of switch it up. We've got 130 yards, 8 mile per hour wind right at our back. Same pin location. What's the play?
With 130 yards and a solid 8 mile per hour tailwind, you'll want to play it a bit shorter. That wind might take off around 6 to 8 yards. So instead of 130, think of it playing closer to 122 to 124. Your 50-degree wedge, which you mentioned carries around 128 to 130, would be a great choice. A smooth swing should put you right on target, letting the wind do the rest. Aim confidently at that pin.
Caught it a bit thin, not a great shot there. Leaving myself just short of the green, but not in bad shape. I should have a little chip just from the front of the green. Leaving myself, looks to be maybe like a 16-yard chip with 8 yards to reach the green. Pretty good, flat lie, smooth, right into the pin.
No worries, happens to all of us. With a straightforward chip, let's keep it simple. Pick a club you trust to carry those 8 yards onto the green, maybe a wedge you can land soft. From there, let it release the remaining 8 yards toward the hole. A smooth, controlled stroke should set you up for a nice, easy putt.
Well, got it almost to the gimme circle there, right on line. I hit my 54. I carried it only 5 yards. It rolled out to 11.3, leaving me, looks like a putt that will be here for what, par putt of, can't see the distance, 12'8" with 2 inches uphill straight in.
You're in good shape for that par save. With a 12'8" uphill putt, those 2 inches uphill might make it feel more like 13 feet. On a Stimp 12, you'll want just over 3 miles per hour to get it there. It's straight in, so trust your line, give it a confident roll, and let's sink that par.
I'm sorry, I was checking the settings there to make sure Stimp was right. And what was the distance I should hit this?
No problem. For that 12'8" uphill putt on a Stimp 12, aim to roll it as if it's about 13 feet. That means a ball speed of roughly 3 to 3.2 miles per hour should do the trick. Trust that pace and go sink it.
Okay, that's one thing I tend to disagree with you. I like to take every inch of either uphill or downhill, add a foot to it, or subtract a foot, respectively. That's the play on GSPRO. That's what works, in my opinion. And a lot of others. That's pretty common methodology.
That makes perfect sense. If that method works for you and aligns with the GSPRO feel, stick with it. In that case, for 2 inches uphill, adding 2 feet to your 12'8" would give you a target pace around 14 feet 8. Trust what's familiar. Now roll it with confidence.
Made it. Perfect. All right. Man, that's awesome, AI Caddy. Looking forward to uploading more and more data set and getting to able to use this. I'll be bringing you guys way more info and show you exactly how I was able to do this. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later. Dude, this is badass. That is sweet.